All right, back in Whistler. I thought today would be a good day to talk about why I'm back on 29. So, of course, this is the Noli Chilcotin. This is the 167 model with 167 mil travel in the rear. I'm not running a 170 fork anymore. This is a 180 mil fork. Just more travel is more better, right? And of course, Noble TR38 carbon wheels. Got some 5-dev cranks and stem, XT brakes. 220 SRAM rotors with the XT brakes. A lot of you have been asking if that works. Yeah, works totally fine. You know, sometimes they're a little noisy, but yeah, 220s. Gotta love them. 5-dev stem and all that stuff, and yeah. So okay, let's go ride some trails and talk about why I'm back on 29. Whew. Up here at the Garbo zone, just got off the Garbo lift. Gonna head into Original Sin, single black Whistler tech. So I think everyone thinks of the jumps when they think of Whistler, but they've got some super good tech here, and the tech is really why I'm back on 29, so we should ride more of that. So I guess when it comes to mountain bike type stuff, like this type of trail, where you know it's techy, lots of rocks and roots and bumps, the 29-inch wheel makes up for, I guess, a deficit in my riding, in that I'm not that great at riding it. So if I have a bigger wheel with more travel, I can slid there, meant to hit that double, almost died. If I'm on a 29-inch wheel, it will make up for me not being that great at riding bumps and humps. We'll just plow right over it. Whew. So I find going fast, especially in the techie stuff, quite a bit easier on a 29er. I feel that I'm tall enough that I don't really hit my butt or anything like that, and I think the bike looks more my size. One comment I always get when I was riding the 27, woo, oh, terrible line, tried to wall ride that, hard to talk and ride. One comment I always got when I was riding the 27 was that I look like a giant on it, which is kind of true. Yeah, so add speed. I don't know, maybe just the gyroscopic effect of the wheels or whatever it is. Just feels a little more comfortable, and since I'm not a super strong rider, I'll take whatever sport I can get. Quick little filthy ape. So if I was going to live in Whistler and ride the park and get another downhill bike, which I might do, not live in Whistler, but build up a downhill bike, that will actually be full 27, because I want it to be just lots of travel, but also as playful as possible, which is kind of a funny combination. But that's what's nice for like the jump trails, which is why I ride Whistler for the most part. And so since most of my riding is on the shore, and the shore is tech, even though it's janky tech, I get more help from the bike being able to roll over things than I do being able to move the bike around. I think I'm big enough and strong enough to move a 29er around, but I'm not a good enough bike handler to have the little wheels and and really overcome, hit the lines exactly as they should be hit. So the 29er has a little more leeway, makes up for all my mistakes. Whoa. Hilarious side hit. Here and release. Can I make it? Oh, that's tight. Oh. And so even though, like I said, I prefer the 29er for fast stuff because it feels a little more stable, the 27, wow, hard gear, is easier to jump. And jumping is one area where I feel that I am strong enough that I don't need as much of the bike to help me. And I can just have a bike that's as playful and nimble as possible so that I can do the tricks I want, do the jibs I want, all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's a terrible line. Just terrible lines here. More like Van can't find a good line. Whew. I think you can actually hold this little bit here. Alright guys.
Nice, spot it.
I come up with these ideas where I'm like, oh, talk while romping the trail. And I almost die. Oop. You alright? Okay. Alright, here comes probably one of the scariest parts, and one of the reasons I would prefer a 29er, especially a slack one, because oh my gosh, this is super fast and absolutely terrifying, wildly loose. Whew. So much scarier than D1. Alright, gonna ride D1 here. Do some jumps, of course. This is a trail where, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a 27 again. Oh my, that bobble is just insane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whee! Alright, minimal talking during the pro line. Just trying to survive. Man, that hole though. Such an ankle killer. Okay, let's continue some jumps and do some dirt merching. Go over to the pro line, of course. So, funny enough, look. Like I said, I was getting this idea to do these videos where I ride and talk. A lot harder to do up on that tech because I'm just not as comfortable with line choice and all that kind of stuff and just riding the trail when it comes to the tech. But I feel like I've hit enough jumps that I can relax a little more and talk and just have fun with it. This berm is atrocious. Okay, on to the pro line. This really is my favorite trail, though. I love Dirt Merchant. It's so good. Such a well-built trail. Again, a trail that I would generally prefer like a 27 or honestly go back to 26. Maybe a 26, 24 mullet. It would be super fun on this type of trail. Because you don't really need that bump absorption. You're just taking a bit of travel for... Oh, that was a terrible toboggan. The old talking tobog. Not gonna happen. Whoa, terrible no-hander on the step-up. Okay. Again, apparently talking and doing things at the edge of my riding limit are harder than I thought they'd be. Hopefully this rambling is making a little bit of sense about why I would want a 29er. Okay, there's a better no-hander. This kind of stuff I'm split on whether I'd want big wheels or little wheels. They're both kind of fun in their own way on the blue tech. Blue wheel. Small wheels you can kind of jib around maybe a little more. But the big wheels you can just plow. Alright, let's do some more double black though. Start things off with a nice little skinny. This is Tatiana. It is quite dark in here. Whew. This is the stuff. Oh, rear brake. Very loud all of a sudden. Yeah, this kind of stuff. Like steep tech. This is what I like 29er for sure. Especially dual 29. Ooh. Just nice to romp. Not really worry about whew. Not really worry about getting caught up on anything. Alright, hopefully all this rambling nonsense has made some sort of sense about why I decided to go back on the 29. Another nice thing about the 29 is when you do jib it just right. Pretty cool feeling because like it's such a big bike. It's funny like to get it moving. Feels really satisfying, even though it is harder too to bunny hop and manual and jib and do all that kind of stuff. Not harder to romp the A-line tech though. Holy moly! Those rocks are getting super slippery. And so fundamentally it just comes down to I like bikes that make up for deficits I have. So lots of travel, makes up for my mistakes. For when I go too far, come up short, or take a terrible line. I mean, same thing with the reason I went with the TR38 wheels, you know, stiffer, tougher wheels, just to make up for my mistakes. And I got those wheels in 29-inch to, again, make up for my mistakes, because, yeah, I make a lot of them. And I'm always impressed by guys who do crazy things on tiny bikes, because yeah, you gotta have a ton of control because margin for error is a lot less. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think. Should I have stuck with 27? Should I get back on the 27? Should I get a 27-inch downhill bike? Anyways, see you guys in the next one.